Card to box tutorial. Let's go. So here's something kind of cool that a lot of people don't know about, surprisingly. So it's how magicians practice card tricks. So normally in a standard card trick, somebody picks a card, it's lost back in the pack, and then we have to go through and try to find it. Now, how do we do that if nobody's there to, well, pick a card? Well, it's very simple. I'll show you exactly how it's done. So do me a favor, cut off about a quarter of the deck, about this much, all right? So maybe that much there, and then cut off the same amount there, or, you know, give or take. So the reason why I had to do that is because we want to have a card that we don't know where it is, all right? So for instance, if I were to cut to a couple cards like this, the card I would have to find, in this case, would be the Queen of, a Joker really, a Queen of Hearts. So let's see which card you happen to cut to. So in this case, it'll be the Jack of Diamonds. That makes sense, right? There's no way that either of us could possibly know where that Jack of Diamonds is right now, especially if you shuffle the deck. Go ahead and give it a shuffle. Now, what I have to do now is find that Jack of Diamonds after that shuffle and cut. Give it one more here just for good measure. Now the Jack of Diamonds I have to find. So let me see here. You know what? I think I've got it. But you know, this is a magic show, so let's do it with some magic, all right? So let's see what we have here. Oh, you know, let's just use the box just like this. Watch. Here we go, the Jack of Diamonds. Here we go. Just like that. Move all the cards away. Inside the box now, there's one card only. Card that you chose, Jack of Diamonds. Alright, so here's how you set this thing up. So you want to take a card out, a force card, in this case the Jack of Diamonds. Now you want to take two cards out of the deck that sort of make up that Jack of Diamonds. In this case I have the Jack of Clubs and the Six of Diamonds, which makes the Jack of Diamonds. Now you want to just have these cards on top with the Jack upmost, and then what you want to do is put the cards in the box and close the box, alright? Just like this, keep that Jack of Diamonds out. Now what you're going to do is slide that card in between the flap and in this part of the case like this, so that goes in just like that, so you can see it right above that case, just like that. Now when you go to do your card tricks for the evening, what you're going to do is take the cards out, leaving the Jack of Diamonds behind, and the way to do that is sort of squeeze the box like this, so that sort of bows like this. You can see that bowing happening. Now it's easy to take your index finger and just lift up on that card, and that'll just pin it to the flap there. Now what's going to happen is you just open the box normally and take the cards out like this, keeping your finger on that card, and then close the box. And what's happened is you retained that one Jack of Diamonds inside the box, but keep it like this so they don't see that. Now just simply close the box and toss it aside. Now at this point, you can shuffle the deck and do anything. In fact, you can do other tricks if you want to before this one, just as long as you get those two vital cards back to the top of the deck and you're ready to go. Now what you do is you say, I want to show you something kind of interesting as how magicians practice card tricks. And it sort of makes sense, you know, because how do magicians practice card tricks with no people to practice with? You know, so this makes perfect sense. So what you do here is, as you're talking, you do a slip cut like this, slipping that card about a quarter down the deck, keeping a break on top of it. And that just happens casually as you're speaking. Just simply do it and then get right into your patter. So what you do is you say, do me a favor and lift up some cards about this many or so. And all you're doing is lifting right up at the break like this, and you're using this packet as a demonstration for what you want them to do. So do me a favor, lift some cards, maybe about this many or so. And so they are instructed to do that, lift some cards off and put it on the table. Now I'll slide these back on top, and you say do it again, about the same amount, all right? So that they do it again, just like that. Now the situation is that they've apparently cut to two cards. In this case, our two force cards, the Six and the Jack. So, but that needs a little bit of time delay, you know, like a cross-cut type situation, all right? So what you can do is explain what has to happen, all right? So you say, if I were to do it, cut to two cards like this, I would just do this for a card. We have the King of Hearts. Or, you know, it could be any card. It could be the Queen of Clubs. You know, you can keep going on like this. And this adds just the right amount of time delay for these two cards. And you say, look, Obviously, we can't know where the card is, so we're doing it this way. So what card did you cut to? In this case, we have the Jack of Diamonds. Now, there is no way any of us could know where that Jack of Diamonds is right now in the pack, especially if you shuffled it. Alright, so they pick up the deck, they shuffle, and they put it down. Now you just pick up the deck and see, like, the Jack of Diamonds. Ooh, I think I might know where it is. And that's just obviously all bluff, obviously because it's in there in the box, alright? So what you're going to do is say, look, now I'll try to find it. But you know what? This is a magic show list, so let's do some magic. Let's see, what can we use here? And you sort of go to the box as like an impromptu sort of, you know, off the cuff thing, like it just came to you. So you say, oh, you know what, let's use the box for this. Sometimes this works, sometimes it doesn't. Let's see if it works today. So what you're gonna do is sort of dribble the cards all around the box and on top of it like this. Let's see if I get it just right. You know, adjust it a little bit just for show, right? It's a little Brewster Vaughn touch there. Let's see if I get it just right, just like this. I think we can get it just right. Press down on the cards, and you know, it's all theater, you know. Move the cards away all dramatically. I think it has happened. One card in the box. Open it. What was the card you cut to? The Jack of Diamonds? Boom, there it is. The Jack of Diamonds. Alright guys, so as always, I really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this video, and I really hope that you learned something new. And if you did, do me a favor, like this video, share this video, hit subscribe, do all that stuff we all talk about in YouTube videos. And anyway, I hope you have a good day, and I'll see you later, and happy practicing. I love you guys, all that good stuff.